What If It's Cool is proudly brought to you by Respo Clothing. Feel like a champion by wearing the merch from all the stars, including Luke Resner, B Squared, Savannah Rowe, John Stop Action, Nova Nichols, The Cooters, and my personal favourite, Conflict Axiom. So feel like a champion by checking out Respo Clothing. They can be found on Facebook and on Instagram. Adrenaline Pro Wrestling presents Breakout 40, happening on April 26, featuring the up-and-coming stars of Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. MXW presents Game Over, happening on Saturday, April 27th at the Sunbury Memorial Hall. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. Mayhem Pro presents Showcase, happening on May 10th. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. Alpha Pro Wrestling presents Malice, happening on Saturday, May 11th at the Pipework Market. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. Adrenaline Pro Wrestling presents Battle to Survive 3, happening on May 25th at the Seaver Community Hall, featuring the Battle to Survive Rumble. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. Wednesdays, and I'm with my co-host as always, John L. Crossfire. Johnny, how you going?
What is up?
Well, it's been a really good week for me, except I've been tired, like unbelievably fucking tired. I think working last week and also not sleeping as well has really affected my my body. So I got to make sure now that I at least get 6 to 7 hours sleep a night. Because obviously for those who it's already happened, but all those who know, obviously the episode of Happy Kai did not come out until Sunday. Just because I was not feeling well, and I it was so tired. Just quickly, because we've got a couple of things we've got to react to today. Firstly, how's the health?
Health-wise was great, I think. Like the eyes look good, but like physically I just feel like shit today. I don't know, I feel like I've hit my bus. It's not like a flu or anything, I just feel black, which is weird because mentally I actually feel fucking amazing mentally, but I just slept like shit last night. My body's just aching all over, and I don't know why. But
No, that's me. That's me for the last few days.
But no, like everything's wrong. I just do want to say though, obviously people are going to think this is the only shirt that I wear because it's 2 in a row. Playoffs are starting today for NHL, so we got very exciting. But I just want to say, Jeremiah Kingsley. Speaking of playoffs.
Oh, hang on. Now he's told me this off camera. We can no longer refer to him as the King Jeremiah Kingsley.
Oh yes,
we now have to refer to him as King Tupac.
Yes. So it's CK instead of JK now. But there was the last of the play-in tournament between his Heat and my Bulls. The winner would go on to the actual playoffs to face Boston Celtics. I know yes. So I'm like, regardless, I think that they're going to lose anyway because I think the Celtics are going to take the whole thing this year. But fuck you, Jeremiah Cooper, whatever your real name is. 21 points. I literally was like, there's 6 minutes left. And when coming back, I was like, I quit. Fuck you. Send him a message.
You know, if it wasn't 9 a.m. here in Victoria, I was like, you know what, let's quickly just get him on and just get him to talk to you about that.
He's 2 hours ahead, 2 hours behind. Yeah.
But he's got kids
today, Bruins. So at least we've got guaranteed 4 games at least. As best of 7. So probably going to be wearing this shirt for the next few, depending on what days the games fall on. But
yeah, well, we're going to react to something that somebody doesn't want me to react to, but I said fuck it because I think it's absolutely hilarious. I've actually watched it already.
You to tell me that I'll take a sip of my drink, otherwise I'm going to spit it out probably.
Yeah, so I'm not going to introduce it. I'm going to ask you for Johnny to close his eyes because I want him to be surprised because this is quite possibly your favorite person in the world. You know, and I'm not doing a bit. I'm just saying you love this person. I love this person. You know, everybody loves this person. So we're going to react to it. So let's get right into the video. Open your eyes, Johnny.
What's up, guys? It's the Essential John L. I am now on Cameo. Now, being fully transparent, I'm not
My wife was literally just
request, but I have had people talk about it over the years, and I figure better late than never. But hey, if you want to shout out for your birthday, for your wedding, for a gender reveal, maybe you want the confidence to ask someone out and you don't have the guts, I'll do it. I mean, if you pay me extra, I'll break up with someone for you. I'll tell your boss to stick it where the sun don't shine, because I've been there, done that. If you ask me extra nice, I'll put the hat and the shades on. You ask me extra, extra nice, I'll put the eye patch on. You ask me extra, extra, extra nice, I might even con Miss Novalee into doing one of these. But if you want the cheapest, yet best quality cameo, then you hit up the Real Man event. And that's not ego, it's just fact. Caught in the crossfire.
I cannot stress enough how much I actually hate the sound of my own voice. Which, you do these reactions and I have my own fucking podcast, but bro, that just made me cringe so hard. I'm so glad I waited to take a sip of my coffee. It's gone already and we haven't even started the actual proper reaction. Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh.
But I mean, hey, look, I think it's $15 US, it's $23 Australian. If you want
Oh my god.
funny shit. Like, I don't know.
I
I'm not expecting a single person to do it, by the way. I was just like, hey, it's free to sign up. Why the fuck not?
have you
People
had
ask me
anybody
about
have you
it.
had anybody sign up yet for you to do?
But I had people, like, when I was still wrestling, I had people ask me about it. And I was like, oh, yeah, maybe. But I'm like, I was actually on the website because I was looking for my brother because his 80th is coming up. So I was like, what's a milestone? So I was having a look at what wrestlers are on there. And unfortunately, like, there's a couple on there that he likes, but they're really expensive. But there was a few specifically that I was looking for that used to be on there that must have just stopped doing it now. I was on there and I was like, there. And then I went through and I sent you the TJP one. And then I did Fatigue a few years ago. And then it was like, I literally clicked on it by accident. It was like, join us talent. I was like, oh, no. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. It's free. I'm like, let's just fuck around with this and see how it is. And all of a sudden, an ADH2M at like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Look, I couldn't believe you did it because I thought it was a joke. I seriously didn't think you did it, and then when I found it on camera this morning, I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna mess with John today. We're gonna react to this one." But also, it's a plug because John's on Cameo, so make sure to get him to say anything. He'll tell you to your friends, that you love them, and he'll get someone he'll fire someone for you. Fuck, he may even do stuff on camera that you don't see on this show. So you never know. Just make sure to book him on Cameo. Link is in the description. Also, because I'm in a I'm in a plugging mode. By the time this does come out, I believe it may have already been finished, but I believe that Pro Wrestling Tees is having a sale on as we speak. Is that going to be finished by the time this is out?
It finishes what day is today?
Today's the 21st. It'll be the 24th when this comes out.
It'll just be finished because it'll be Tuesday for us that it finishes.
Okay. But
that's
in essence, make sure to buy John's merch. We're gonna plug it later on. Oh, actually, because I don't want to repeat because
let's not forget this time.
Yeah, because I got in a lot of trouble the last one. Although I was joking, although that was 100% real. Although we did it in a cheeky way as well. I did get in a little bit of trouble from our sponsor on here on Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays. Let's talk about our sponsors and overlords, Respo Clothing. Make sure to check out Respo Clothing. They have amazing merch. You can make yourself feel like a champion, and they pay us. They pay for the lights to stay on. So make sure to check it out and buy all this stuff. And Respo Clothing, please don't can us as a sponsor, please.
It takes DPC 6 months to send them his logo, and then with one episode, they're like, "Fuck you."
Well, let's get into what we're going to react to today. Now, obviously, we want to showcase Australian wrestling on this show, and we can't overlook the accomplishments of this amazing wrestler. I thought I met her when she was 17. Turns out I actually met her when she was 19. And this was about maybe a year before she was signed to the Fed, World Wrestling Entertainment. For those who are playing at home, we're going to talk about Rhea Ripley. And John, what are we watching today?
Now, I did send you 2 videos, so I'm hoping I have the correct one here. You said, let's do it. Let's do a women's match. I went through and I was just like, all of these matches I had on my list, there was so many Jessica Troy matches. I'm like, well, we've already done Jess, so let's do someone else. And then I found some Tali matches, and they were against Steph DeLander, and she was in it. And then I was like, you said you wanted something not as recent. So my mind went to Kellyanne, because in my the word, veteran and legend and stuff gets thrown around a lot, especially within the Australian scene. But a true veteran and legend for women's wrestling, Kellyanne, who, I mean, I hope she comes out of retirement one day. I was like, what Kellyanne matches can we react to? Because I know we're both a fan of her.
Mm.
Then what pops up except for Demi Bennett versus Kellyanne in Demi's last ever match here in Australia for Riot City Wrestling in 2017.
Yep, that's the one we got.
Wow. Because there was a match from 2016 for MCW, and I was like, that's kind of cool. I'm like, we've done
That's the one.
That's
That's when I triggered it because I'm like, because I thought it was 2014. I met her. It was actually 2016 because I was actually at that event.
And the other one is still on the list for a later date, perhaps. But I want to
hey, look. This is I'm gonna foreshadow the future on this one, right? And please, God, let make this happen soon. I'm gonna foreshadow that we will get. I'm literally about to call her by a shoot name. We're gonna get Rhea on and actually talk about that match in the future.
Imagine getting Rhea and Kellyanne.
John. I don't deal with imaginary. I deal with facts. Right? We are going to in the future. I don't know how
we're gonna get Rhea and Kellyanne.
I don't know how long this will take us, but it will happen eventually. Okay. I'm a very positive person, and I am, I'm just going to put a statement out there to the universe or to God, whoever you guys believe into. But I'm going to say, God, I'll say a quick prayer here. God, please let Rhea Ripley and Kellyanne on the show so we can react to that match. Please. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, beautiful. Now that we got that out of the way, just quickly, do you have any memories of Demi when she was rented? Did you ever get to see her live?
So I never got to see her live. And I'd literally only kind of just because in 2017 was the year I started, training or whatever. And I was still very even now I'm still, because of this, getting to know people in other states, but I was very much in a box in terms of Sydney and Melbourne, obviously MCW, Done Just for Ages, PWA on the climb. So I still there was only a handful of Australian wrestlers that I know. And it was literally just as the name Demi Bennett kind of started circulating, because saying, oh, she's got a tryout and this and that. And I was like, okay, cool. Checked out some of her stuff that I could find here and there on socials and online. And now, obviously, her stuff is everywhere for very obvious reasons, because she's just a massive superstar. And then, but yeah, no, I've never seen her live, but I really legit, just before she got signed, I started hearing her name. And then when she did get signed, I was like, there's absolutely no shock to that. And seeing where she was when she first started, to the fact that it's only been 6 years, going on 7 this year, boggles my mind, because it does not feel like it's been that long, and at the same time it feels like it's been longer at the same, in this weird kind of osmosis kind of weird way. But phenomenal talent, and unfortunately she did suffer an injury. She had to relinquish the WWE World Women's Championship. We just thought, look, this match literally fell in our lap by accident. We had the other one, and I said, hey, look, we've done Melbourne a little bit too much. Let's try and find something else. And then this popped up from RCW, and this is actually, I believe, the first RCW match we're doing. So
all I'm gonna say is mystical forces. All this sort of shit happens. There's all divine intervention, my friend. I'll just share a quick story. I still remember when I saw her at MCW versus Kellyanne. I remember the crowd not being, because different times as well, not really being anime, but once it really got into it, everyone started getting into it and everything. But I'll be fair honest, when I heard that she was getting something, oh, okay, that's cool. Didn't think she was going to be as big as she is now, because Aussie wrestlers were never taken seriously around that point. Matt had already been, oh shit, sorry, Buddy. That's their shoot name. Had already been in the WWE for what, 5 years, maybe 4 years at that point. He hadn't sort of elevated yet. There was the Iconics were already there too, but again, nothing really like big. So for her to rise up and just be the amazing talent that she is, fuck, I'm proud of her, and I can't wait to see what happens when she comes back. This whole thing with the Judgment Day and now who is it? Not Mandy Rose, Liv Morgan. The whole shtick that's going on with them right now. I think that's going to be very interesting.
I think honestly, I don't know if she's going to win it this week in the Battle Royal, but I think Liv's going to become champion, and I honestly think people are going to scoff at me for making this comparison, but I'm just a massive mark. I think Rhea at this point, I think there's almost going to be an Austin Brett like double.
Oh yeah.
It's legit, like, and like I'm a huge fan of Liv, like, but I think the way that it's been played out and the way that it goes, I think the fans, and with this new era, fans are actually like, even though most people know what's going on, they're kind of playing along more than they used to in recent years.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I think they're really gonna, the natural organicness of it. That's kind of a double, that's redundant. Natural and organic, it's the same thing. But like just the way that it's all been built, I think we're gonna have an Austin Brett style double turn when this match inevitably does happen.
With that being said, let's get right into the action.
Residents of Riot City, this is your third and final main event for Strength.
It's good to hear that in 2017 that women were main eventing shows.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I do have a bit of a giggle where he's like, "This is the third and final main event," because like it's pro wrestling and it's a double it's a triple main event, brother.
I don't think I've ever had a triple main event that I've attended though. I've heard double main events, but not triple.
But at the end of the day, these amazing ladies, these amazing competitors, they're the ones going on last. So to everyone else on the show, screw you.
You know what I'm still weirded out by that obviously Demi got that was signed, but Kelly didn't as well. You know, like I thought both of them were really good because I think this didn't wasn't Indy part of that group that got signed as well.
I think it was the same group, yeah.
Yeah.
2018. I was very sad for Kellyanne when ROH essentially folded before anytime her, Brooksy and Slacks. I honestly, I truly thought that they were all going to take the world by storm.
Yeah.
See the genuine emotion there on Demi's face as well. But I don't think she has the jacket on, but that actual gear, that's the actual gear that her model has on. Like the rookie version of Rhea Ripley has on in 2K24 for WWE, that's fucking cool, man.
I have got to get that game now. I think I'm going to get that today, just simply for that.
I don't know if it's actually in the base game or if it's DLC because there's her Vegeta gear where she wore against Charlotte is in there as well.
Oh right,
cover match, but yeah, I don't know if it's like the exact same like top, but like it's the same color scheme and around that time period anyway when she first came in for the very first Mae Young Classic that she did, and it's just so cool, man. And there's a video of her reacting to like her basically the Australian indie version of being in a game. She gets a little emotional and it's just really wholesome. But
I gotta find that later today and watch that too.
Like, not even just like I know so many like young girls and women that are wrestling fans. Obviously,
that's good.
One of them, and like Rhea is such a massive inspiration to Teak. She even wasn't even intentional, but she cut her hair a little bit, and the way it started growing, she's like, it started kind of looking like Rhea's unintentionally. And one of my friends pointed it out, and she's like, it's not even what I was going for. But now she's literally like she's trying to stylize it like Rhea, and she's at almost 30 years old, she's being influenced by Rhea, which is weird because Rhea's a couple years younger than us. But even as a dude, like seeing where Rhea's come from, I'm obviously never going to wrestle, for WWE or TNA or anything like that. But just seeing what she's come and living her dream, she inspires me just as a person and like so fucking much from her story. It's freaking so cool to see this.
Yeah. It's just, for me, it's just weird seeing her with long hair and not being black.
Well, even the photos that you see when she was in NXT UK, where she had the short blonde hair, like the very motionless, you're like, bro, like. But as we were saying, like it's just crazy to think that it's only been 6-7 years because it feels so much longer in some aspects, and then in other aspects, you're like, it feels like yesterday. Like it's just this weird. But Kelly as well, as I said, like her, Brooksy and Slacks being signed to Ring of Honor, I truly thought Kel was gonna was going to be a massive star. And because again, the grind that she's put in here in Australia, she's a massive inspiration. And as I was just telling you just before we started doing this, my mum, not really a wrestling fan. She loves going to live wrestling, like on TV. She's kind of But she met Kel and she had no idea who she was, but she legit marked out after seeing her match. I can't remember she faced off the top of my head, my ADHD brain. But my mum was like, "Oh my god, she's so cool!" And she like took a photo with Kellyanne, and she legit was marking out. I'm like, "How cool is this that a wrestler's actually making my mum pop?"
Go Gaga. Yeah, I know.
I think the only other wrestler that's really like TGP is actually another one, but the only other female wrestler that she's marked out for other than Kelly was Steph Delander. So pretty big.
That's fantastic. But looking at this now, like already you can just see that this woman is amazingly talented, and she's just gotten better and better and better. You know.
And I'll just say this just because it's the most recent episode, right? But the one we just did with Crash and Law, I said the same thing. Like Law keeps getting better and better. Crash at that point was phenomenal, but he's somehow got better. Like Demi, Rhea, whatever you want to call her, it's just insane to think. Like we all knew she had potential, and she had kind of like that natural aura which you cannot teach. But the fact that she has risen to like the lengths that she's risen to now, I don't think anyone saw that coming. But at the same time, no one is shocked. Like it's just you can see it. Right.
I just want to stop you there for one thing. Because you said, yeah, what do you call her, Demi or Rhea? I like to call her Mommy. You know,
Mommy's always on top. You see, like, and this is like I still call Grayson Waller Maddie Wahlberg just because.
Oh my god! I just on the side note for that one. We were watching the Royal Rumble. I was with Bubs and we were in the bar, and I literally said, "Oh my god, go Matt, go Matt, go Matt!" Everyone was going, "Who the fuck are you chanting about?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Grayson Waller. Sorry."
Like for example, Brenton Reed, like we know him as Jonah.
Oh, I did that with Jonah as well. Like everyone just like, who the fuck are you talking about? Because obviously these guys were just WWE. Oh fucking hell, that was hard. They're all WWE fans, but they've never seen Australian wrestling before. I was like, dude.
And Kellyanne's chops are some of the best / worst, depending on how you're gonna look at it. But in Australian wrestling, like she's up there with some of the best all the time. I've seen what her chops can do, like literally up close, but like they're doing here.
100%, I have too, and
the marks that she leaves.
She's a tough cookie. That one, I'll give her that. And she can dish it better than the men sometimes. But I'll still say that Michael Weaver's chops are the best in the business.
Again, like we're listening to this with earphones in, or headphones on rather, but that shit just echoed so loud.
No, but the fact is, because I've only got one ear, and when I hear it, it sounds so incredibly scary. So
he's just gonna go deaf in the other ear, courtesy of Kellyanne's chops.
Hey, I gladly go deaf from hearing those chops.
The point I was trying to make, and it's just an ADHD rant, but like you look at, we're talking about because Rhea's in this match. Gunther, right? I call him sometimes just about the amount of people on the internet that intentionally call him by the old name or wrestlers in general by their old names just because they want to be like edgy or whatever. But I'm like, no, like she's to Australia, she's still just little old Demi, and it's just crazy to think that she's now Rhea Ripley or Rhea Bloody Ripley, and it's so cool to me. Like,
or Mommy, or
yes, like I mark out so hard for her, and as I said, like even as a dude, she still inspires me so much. Probably not as much as all those little girls that want to grow up to be Rhea, but like I still look at her and just be like, dude, like when she come out to relinquish the title, because obviously the rumors had been running rampant like all day. And she came out and she was in the sling. I was like, no.
Oh, those kicks are so dangerous whenever she does them.
And that's something that she has really, really perfected over the years. Those kicks. But no, the promo she did where she relinquished the title, like I know we don't usually talk about WWE, but she's an Australian here, and obviously we're featuring Kellyanne because Kellyanne deserves her flowers, and as we said, hopefully she comes back. But the emotion in that promo, you could tell that she genuinely was pissed off.
Yeah.
That she had to give up the title, and
This is the one trope that I love about Kellyanne's matches when they go into when it's a big fight, whenever they go into the crowd,
Into
because
the
it's
crowd.
always something. She's always going to give us something, and this is the one thing I miss the most about Kellyanne, like her interactions outside, her interactions with fans, like man,
She went into the crowd at the show I was at, and it was so cool because like I can't remember who she was facing, and I don't want to throw out a name in case it's the wrong name. There's one or two names, and anyway, the girl she was facing was still relatively green. And when Kel goes, "Oh, we could brawl in the crowd," she was like, "Oh my god, we're allowed to do that!" And she's just like,
yeah.
"Really, my." She's like, "This
Look at the shirt she's wearing. Great shirt.
love it." Did she steal that from the merch desk, or did she take that?
I think she did. Yeah, but the only reason why I don't like that shirt either because it's not the quarter conversation or the one of a school merch, which is available from Wrestling Clothing. Make sure to check it out. There, Wrestling Clothing. You happy? You happy? All right.
It started off very respectfully. The match is quickly breaking down.
Oh,
Oops, oh, into the chair.
Going for the chair.
Oh, cannonball!
oh my god.
Oh.
I watching this now. I fucking miss Kellyanne so much right
she's
now.
just beautiful sell there. Kellyanne like came so close to just wiping herself out on that barricade too. And the thing is,
She's done it before. Like I can't remember which show it was. It was either BCW or MCW. She did it. I seriously thought she broke her neck.
and I'm not just saying this because she has like red hair as well, but Kellyanne, I think the reason I'm drawn to her is one of my favorite women's wrestlers of all time, probably my second favorite women's wrestler of all time.
Can I guess? Can I guess? Can I guess?
Later,
Huh? Oh, I was going to say April Hunter, but okay.
but as a kid, Lita was my favorite. But like Kellyanne, I think that's why I was drawn to her because she kind of gives me Lita vibes, like even with just her style, like she's just. I don't
Yeah,
want to
no,
say
I
reckless,
see
but like in
that.
the best way possible. Like she just throws caution to the wind, and she just doesn't care, and it's very almost Hardy Boy esque as well. And it's
Well, how I see it though is that Lita was fearless, and
yes,
when I
fearless is probably the best word. Yes,
yeah, because like I remember I think it was like the second or third match I saw Kellyanne when she became Kellyanne. Um, she like I just remember her just being absolutely fearless for doing anything in the ring, you know. And I was like, oh my god, that's why I became a fan of her. And fuck, that looked painful.
I don't know what she calls that, but that's commonly referred to as the Chicago skyline. And every time I see that, no matter who does it, I go, "Fuck that," because those ropes fucking hurt. You throw the buckles in as well.
Oh, and if you're a bloke, that's going to hurt 10 times worse.
Oh, bro, I got nutted for real on the top rope one time. Like she had the actual like
Oh,
buckle.
oh,
Ooh,
oh.
beautiful German suplex. We're going for a second one. No, Kel's blocking.
Suplex City, bitch.
Kel looking to give Demi Bennett a receipt here, but oh,
Oh,
beautiful! Oh, my,
beautiful.
even beautiful, more
Look at
beautiful,
the angles.
even
Oh
more
my
beautiful
god.
bridge. See, I pop for that just because the Northern Lights suplex is actually my favorite suplex variation because I'm just that much of a nerd that I have a favorite suplex. But wow, the snap on that and then was beautiful, and then somehow got even better with that bridge. Wow.
I know, right?
And see, but again though, that's Demi using what she has to her advantage. She has that long frame and she can use it to perfection. That was discus clothesline almost. Oh, beautiful little sequence. Referee just almost slid out of the ring. Jesus. Oh, beautiful kick there by Kel. Ooh. And again, long legs. She just kicked her in the face from the floor.
What? Oh, that was a double pin. Like, who's going to win? Think, ref, think.
This is freaking. I see. I've never actually watched this match. Like,
Neither have I. I've not seen this one.
No, we'll definitely react to the other one.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
The way they zoomed in on her face with the facial expressions.
She sells so well.
That was very mommy-ass, the way that she was just like she's getting pissed off. She's like getting frustrated.
I like it when she does the whole eye thing, like that, and then she's like getting ready the elation. Oh my god!
It's fucking hell, my god!
Oh!
And
She's going fully Demi.
I just can't stop smiling. Like, I probably look like the biggest dickhead right now, but I just love professional wrestling. And man, like, again, just seeing where she's come from here. Oh, beautiful. Steps out of the way.
Going for monkey flip.
Catapult.
Oh, sorry, catapult monkey flip.
Ooh,
Oh, beautiful high knee from
beautiful high
Kellyanne.
knee.
Oh,
Almost a haluva kick there from Demi. A Kuza kick, I guess.
oh shit!
Rolling like a kick.
Did the heels hit the back of her head? Hit her face?
Yes, beautiful. Man, this is so cool.
I'm just going to put that out there. If anyone has a compilation of matches, of women's matches that they want us to react to, please send it to that playlist, because I really want to check more women's wrestling out here in Australia, because it's great.
Because I've got like a pretty nice handful of them like on the reaction list, but I'm like, the amount of talent that's out there that, you know, should be showcased and isn't.
The reason why I said I wanted something earlier is because all the ones I've got are in the last 2 years. You know, all great matches, but like I want something from the past that we can showcase.
And that's why I went to Kellyanne, because I was like, well, she's retired for a few years now, and then yeah, this just popped up when I typed in Kellyanne. I was like, oh my god, yes.
Oh!
Back shot.
Ah!
Oh, and another cannonball.
Can we just call it Cannonball Kellyanne? Because the man of Cannonball. Whoa, who's that?
Oh, someone just pulled the referee.
Who is that? She looks familiar. Is it? Oh no, it's Oh, that's oh my god. Forgotten the name.
Yeah, I'm like, looks so familiar. My brain is just.
Oh, gross. Oh my god, look at the chair.
Oh my god.
At least Rhea's trying to be honorable. Oh, sorry, Demi.
Yeah.
Oh god. Now.
Kellyanne with the roll up on Demi. 2. Oh, Demi almost cost herself the match.
Oh, discus lariat.
Beautiful. Discus forearm, roaring forearm. Call it what you want. Whoa. Simon Scary.
Was that a GTS?
I don't know, was it a GTS or a detonation kick? It was.
Oh, she won the championship in her last match. That's weird. For you to go somewhere else. What a match! I think she's. Hang on. All right, she must be having a speech. Let's have a listen.
Demi Bennett's farewell speech to Australia before going to the Fed.
And before getting massive tattoos.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get emotional on this son bitch.
Yeah, same. Oh boy. But what a ending. What an ending. And for her to finish with the title, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that.
Side note, that logo was really cool.
Nah, that I am so glad you picked that match. Very, very happy. Thank you for making me cry, you bastard.
Don't blame me. Blame Demi. Like, how dare you be
I am
such,
not. I'm not
how dare
blaming.
you be
I
such
am not
an
blaming
amazing,
Marmy on this one.
talented performer, individual. Like, how dare you? There's some talent for the rest of us.
That was good.
And
Further
can't,
proof.
can't not give Kellyanne her flowers as well because
Oh Jesus! If
Kel is a
you watch
national
this,
treasure.
if you watch this and you're not a fan, I'm gonna ask you: do you even watch wrestling? That's my 2 cents, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. But no, this is easily one of the greatest wrestling matches. And I'm not gonna put the word women's match. I'm gonna say wrestling matches. That's right, wrestling matches, right? That we've ever had in this great Australian country that we call Australia. And I miss Kellyanne after watching this a lot more now than I had before. And fuck, I miss Demi as well. Like,
I'm probably gonna go down the rabbit hole on YouTube for both of them. To be honest, now.
it's gonna be great. I'm literally about to call her by a shoot name. Rhea Ripley, Kellyanne, if you are watching this, firstly, thank you for an amazing match. Riot City Wrestling, thank you for putting on an amazing show. If, for whatever reasons, can you guys be on the show, please reach out to John and myself on Instagram. John, where can I find Content Conversation?
So it's at Courting Conversation, all one word on Instagram. That's where I reply to messages more. So if you want us to react to something, or if you are a wrestler and you want to be on the show, that's the easiest way to find me. It's at CIC Pod on Facebook and Instagram. That's where I do more posts, is Facebook. But yeah, if you want actually me to respond to you privately, Instagram's where it's at.
And for me, any socials, it will be at What If It's Cool. Yeah. All right. Now, that's the end of this episode of Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays. Let's get the obscure Disney references. I've got nothing Disney related for you, my friend.
No, not really. There's a new season on Speedstorm. It's Wreck-It Ralph. It only goes for a month, so I'm like, holy shit! But yeah, it's pretty. It's brilliant, but annoying at the same time because obviously, like, they're based on like 8-bit characters, right? But in Speedstorm, they're still like full 3D models.
Yeah.
They, like, when you give them their power-ups and stuff, they literally move very robotically and they like flash and glitch like they used to in the old game. It's done so well, but because it's like such high definition with the 3D models, it hurts my eyes so bad. Like, it's brilliant, but I'm like, y'all are making me trip balls.
All right. Now we got the Disney stuff out of the way. I got one bit of fantasy booking, and I just thought of it. Unfortunately, the other superstar or wrestler, sadly no longer with us. But I thought about having both of them at their peaks, right? In a great match, because we obviously had him on the show recently, and I can't stress enough how much I love this man. I want to say, if it was ever possible, if someone could even do like a WWE 2K 4K custom where they actually just did it, right? I'll go gagas over it. It would be Jason the Crusher Cole versus Bam Bam Bigelow. Ta-da!
Take my money.
Yep.
Someone build a time machine. Take my money.
And reason why I just thought of it. Obviously, Jason got hurt literally a week after we had him on the show. So thoughts and prayers go out to Jason.
I don't know if you watched the video that he did.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I was like, it's so gross, but I can't look away. And then I went to show my wife, and she's just like, no. And I'm like, you can see the bone. And she's like, I don't need to. And I'm like, it's moving. She's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But no, Daniel Soon Crusher. Fuck, like, insanity. Hashtag deathmatch wrestling.
All I'm gonna say is, when Crusher sent me the video just before he posted it, I just went, oh, like, I was in the middle of dinner when he sent it to me. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck did you do?
Because obviously on Instagram, it's like the 2 slides. So slide number 1 is like him with the bandage, and then you swipe across and it's blurred out, and it's like, this does contain graphic, and it's like, obviously, see video. It's like, oh my god, I was like, how bad can it? Oh shit! I was like I
And
think
it was from a fucking table that did it.
in all seriousness, I think
Oh,
Crusher is lucky he didn't lose his hand.
yeah, exactly.
If you see that video, it's not an exaggeration.
Mm-mm-mm.
Fucking gnarly, man. So yeah, Crusher, even though I haven't actually met you in person, I really did enjoy that episode we did. Cheap plug, go back and watch it if you haven't.
Mm-mm.
Just speedy recovery, dude, because wow, that is dedication to the craft right there.
Yeah. Oh, with that being said, if you are a wrestler, and I know John's already plugged it, I'm going to plug it again. If you are a wrestler and you would love to have your match showcase on here and join us on here, please get in contact with us on Instagram, Corner Conversation, and also What If It's Cool on Instagram. If you want to go the old ass way, I do answer these emails. Make sure to email me at
Yes.
what if it's called business@gmail.com. I will get back to you within 24 hours, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Where can we find Corner Conversation on all socials, Johnny Boy?
Yes, so as we said, Instagram, all one word, Court and Conversation, at CIC Pod, YouTube, and Facebook. But if you just go to my main Instagram, which is what I always say, it's got the podcast and my graphics page linked in the bio. But go to the link tree and everything is there, including the cameo use. Which I can't believe you stitched me out like that.
Now you missed one bit of socials that you do occasionally now. It's getting more frequent now. Don't forget to check out Johnny on Twitch because fuck, he's hilarious.
Oh, actually, I've got to clip the most recent one. I couldn't remember the controllers to take the turnbuckle pad off.
Yeah.
Took me like 10 attempts, and in true fashion, I was like, oh, look, first try. I took all of them off because I was just like, fuck it, the ref's going to put one of them back on at some point. I low blowed my opponent, hit the finisher, and then the ref's like, oh, let's put all the other ones on. So then my opponent kicked out anyway because the ref back on. And I was like, ah! Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
check it out. Amazon wishlist. Go
Yeah.
find it, man.
And don't forget
Hashtag
to check
James Marshall OnlyFans.
Why is everyone fucking stealing my line? I know this episode comes out before it happened last, but everyone's stealing my fucking lines all of a sudden. Jeez. And you don't say it like that. You say, make sure to check it. Oh, fuck, now I screwed it up. Jesus Christ.
Of course.
The madness that is Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays. Hey, make sure to use the hashtag James Marshall OnlyFans. Let's make it happen. And with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel and enable those notifications to stay up to date whenever we post anything. If you can't wait for the next video, make sure to check out Court and Conversation and What If It's Cool. They can both be found wherever you get your podcast. And until next time, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. And make sure to buy. Yeah, you're not wearing your merch, but make sure to buy John's merch. Go Celtics!